Hello and welcome to my famous, or is it infamous, 5 random questions that I ask every guest that comes through my office and on my shows. Of course, I'm James Lott Jr. And I'm here with the guest who's going to be on my Extra Connection show, which you'll be able to watch that full interview over there. But first, we have to get to know him a little bit. And it's Dr. Sohom Das. Hi, Dr. Das.
Hey James, how you doing, my man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So folks, as you know, I don't tell people the questions beforehand. He doesn't know what the questions are. But there's one question I ask every single guest, as you guys know, at the end, that everyone gets questioned on. And I've done it over 300 times, I think. So are you ready, Dr. Das?
I was born ready, James.
Number one, we just had Father's Day. So the first question is, what is one of the most surprising things you've learned about yourself being a father?
Well, one thing that really strikes me is being a father and fatherhood in general is so much harder than I expected it to be. So much harder. My boys are 8 and 10 now, and I have to say I've enjoyed fatherhood, I'd say, in the last 2 years. Before then, it was a struggle. It really was. Like, just I'm sure you can relate to everything I'm talking about, from baby seats to them waking up in the middle of the night to having to cancel the plans at last minute. It was just like very intense. It kind of takes over your entire kind of life, basically. And people say that it will change your life, but nobody says how. It's just saying that it'll change your life isn't helpful at all. They should say, just don't even think about socializing for at least the first 3 years. That would have been helpful, but nobody said that to me. In terms of what it's taught me about myself, I think that I'm silly and funny with my kids, and I always was worried, or not worried, but concerned that I wouldn't be able to have much of a laugh with them, because I thought it would take a long time for their sense of humor to catch up to and for them to grow up to be old enough to get my jokes. But actually, it's not like that at all. My comedy is dumbed down to them. So I make my kids laugh every day. They make me laugh every single day. We're always silly with each other. The disadvantage of that is it's quite hard to set boundaries, because I know when the time for joking is versus when the time is to listen to me and be serious. And it's not their fault, it's probably my fault. If anything, they don't get that. So it's quite hard to tell them, no, I'm actually being serious now. You have to listen to me. You have to do this. This is not a joke. So that's what I've learned.
I get in trouble as a grandfather now because I was a stricter father. As a grandfather, my grandkids are hilarious to me, and we're men, so we have boy humor. It's just basically what happens. So when I play with them, I get in trouble with them. So I'm like, I'm sorry, but he said it was so funny.
Do you ever get told off by your kids for making your grandkids go astray?
Yeah, that's it, and that's my job. I leave. All right, number 2. That's a great answer. Number 2, what is your go-to snack?
So definitely Snickers. I love my Snickers bar. In fact, I got four Snickers as a present from my 10-year-old. He bought it out of his own pocket money. I go through phases because I'm quite sort of health conscious.
Yes, he's very.
So I go through phases of buying these like health kind of proteiny chocolate bars, and I never do things by half in general, so I'll buy like literally 100 or 200 of them. So my wife like rolls her eyes because every few months we'll get like a parcel of all these like healthy chocolate bars, and sometimes they're really nice and I'll eat them sort of, and I'll try and avoid sugar, and sometimes they taste horrible and then I just leave them for weeks or months and like reluctantly have one every couple of days, and they just accumulate in this cupboard and really annoy my wife.
Hilarious. Oh, I love it. But I love Snickers. I'm like, Snickers. Okay. I didn't expect that. I did not expect the answer from you. Number 3, where is the farthest place? Oh, sorry, folks, he's in the UK. We'll get that reference first. So where is the farthest you have visited?
So I lived in Australia for 18 months around 2005 to 2007. Yeah.
Well, that's far.
That's as far as I can go.
Literally, it'll be Antarctica. That's next. Now that. Number 4. What is one of your favorite musical artists? Can be a band?
I really like Oasis. They're kind of so I'm sure your viewers will know that sort of 90s Britpop. I think love the Wu-Tang Clan. Can't get enough of the Wu-Tang Clan. I think as an individual rapper, I have to go with Eminem. I know it's a bit cheesy and he's a bit pop, especially nowadays, but I think in his heyday, around sort of peaking around the early 2000s, I think he was just unbeatable. Lyrically, he was unmatched in my opinion.
So back in the day when Britpop had that. It was between Blur and Oasis. You were an Oasis fan.
Yeah. Because I grew up near Manchester, which
Okay.
is where Oasis are from. So there's a big north and south divide. If you're near London, then you were into Blur. If you're near Manchester, it has to be Oasis.
But Song 2 by Blur is really good. Let's say
Yeah.
that. But Oasis, I liked Oasis. They broke big in America, and what's the story? Morning Glory album, I played to death. I mean, I played it to death.
But it's not just their songs; it's also their attitude as well. You can't
that's
help
what it was,
but love the
The
Gallaghers.
brothers. I mean, they were rock stars. They were rock stars. I always joke this. I show my age. I always go, I like when rock stars act it out. That's what you expect your rock stars to do. That's what they do. They do things. Okay, and the last is the most important question, Dr. Doss. Most important ask of everyone. Are you ready? Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
There you go. Folks, I never tell people why. That's an important question. I just say that, and that's it. I end the questionnaire. Thank you, Dr. Doss, for showing, giving us some of your insights. And we will see you next time on James Lott Jr.